Hey y'all, it's Jayla over here. Y'all already know who this who it ain't.
Difficult. Let go. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad. You got it bad for me, babe.
And today I'm back with another video, y'all. With another video, I'm back with another banger, back with another everything. So today, I'm back with another story time for y'all. Like, I feel like story times are good for my channel. I posted 6 days ago, which was what was the story time? My friend, y'all know, if y'all watch this, y'all know what it was about. But I'm back with another story time because I feel like those are really juicy, they really messy, they really interesting. Like, they could reel in a whole bunch of followers. And this story time, it's been events that's happened in my life that I would love to share with y'all. So I'm finna be doing that. This story time is basically about how I had a friend group, and it was one specific friend in the group that was just really like, she made imaginary beef and tried to get the whole friend group to switch on me. And it happened. Like, we're no longer friends, none of us. Like, it's just like, that was weird, y'all, and it's just crazy. So I'm just ready to tell y'all like what happened, what really happened, stuff like that. And if they come across this video, any of them come across the video, then it is what it is. I'm gonna post what I want, I'm gonna post when I want and what I want. It's my channel, I don't care. Anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram and my TikTok because I do post consistently on there. Don't start in the back. I do post consistently on there, and I'm starting to post consistently on here because this is my second time posting, and this is my second time posting in this month. So I think, yeah, this is my second time posting in this month, so I'm very consistent. I don't care. And it's getting chilly outside, so it's gonna be winter, it's gonna be Christmas tomorrow. I'm so happy. And don't mind if I'm touching my hair a lot, it's just, I don't know, I just do that a lot. Anyways, we finna get straight into this video. So I just wrote down the nicknames that I'm getting, because y'all know I'm gonna give them a nickname. I'm not gonna really say the names on here, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna just point out them, but they know who they are. So it was 4 of us in the friend group or whatever. This occurred in 7th grade of middle school year. I was a little young. It should have never been this messy though at this age, but you know, things happen when you get in school. So much things can happen you don't even expect. So it was 4 of us in the friend group. So I'm gonna tell y'all the names, and do not laugh, because one thing about it, I don't want to make them too weird, like to the point where like, why would you give somebody that nickname? Like, you know, why would you do that? But it's like, that's just what I be coming up with. So the first one, the friend that originally got all the mess started, I'm gonna name her Weirdo, because what was the last person oh, that was Snake. Okay, so it's not the same. I'm naming her Weirdo because you started all the beef for nothing, so you're weird. The next one is gonna be Blue. I don't have a specific name on why I gave her this name, it's just what it is. Blue. And then the other one is Case, like a regular case, because that's just what it is. And the other one is Miami. I don't know why. I don't know why. So anyways, y'all, I had met them or whatever in 7th grade because, you know, it was my 2nd year in middle school. I had friends from 6th grade, but I just happened to get a new friend group where we was always hanging out in 7th or whatever. So you know, with in middle school, well, this is how we do it down here where I stay. We have one like homeroom class, and we transfer with that homeroom class to like, well, no, actually, okay, we got homeroom, and then we have a class that they put us in to travel with from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th block. So we have a normal homeroom, and then we got like a class that we travel throughout the whole day. So I was with them in my, oh my god, if y'all hear my dogs in the background, please don't mind it, please. I was with them for my traveling class, like throughout the whole day or whatever. And y'all know it's different with high school, like each class is different people. So with this friend group, we was like able to be, hold up, okay, I'm back. I had to, you know, deal with these dogs. But with this friend group, we was able to bond a lot in class because we was with each other like the whole entire day. We had the same classes, and that's how we met. That's how we became a friend group in class or whatever. So I don't know why my camera stopped recording, but the first person that I met, the first 2 people that I met was Blue and Case, and then I met Miami and Weirdo like later on. Like, we met at kind of the beginning of the year, not like the first month of school, you know, it was still fresh, but just know who I met first, and then I met the other people. So anyways, we would always just hang out in class. We sat by each other in class, we sat by each other in lunch. It was never no weird vibes. It was never no weird vibes from this friendship. Nobody. It was never no weird vibes. Like, we was always just hanging out, like just friends. Like, it felt real genuine. It felt like I had finally found friends that I could call friends. Like, not a person that I had to be like, oh yeah, she weird, or like, oh yeah, we're not on the best of terms. Like, anytime like people ask about my friends, like I would be excited to tell them about them because like they were genuine, like they were real or whatever. So anyways, we began to hang out at each other's houses. We began to go places and stuff like that, like the movies, like the we went to Sky Zone. Like, we were still kind of young, so we did things in that category: movies, Sky Zone, arcades and stuff like that we have down here. So we did things like that, and I still do, mind you, because baby, I'm still the child. I don't care what nobody say. But anyways, yeah, we did things like that. So whatever. I started getting weird vibes from only one person, which was Weirdo, which is why her name was Weird. Or like, anytime we would all come together, this was like around like us being friends for like a good 5 months being friends. She would be weird anytime like we just come together. She wouldn't really talk to me, or she would just like be real standoffish. Like, it would be all of us talking, and anytime I'm around, I should say, she's standoffish. I don't know how she is with them, because like sometimes, like, you know, sometimes we would not all be together when we link up. Sometimes it'll be like all of us, or sometimes it'll just be like 2. Like, not every time we link up we could make it. So she would be like real standoffish and stuff like that, and it would just become weird to me. Like, I even talked to her about it too, because I'm like, we's a friend group, like we is all like really one. I don't know why you kind of acted weird. Like, I kind of see you being standoffish. Like, we don't really talk as much as I talk to the other ones, so I'm trying to see like, is everything okay? I don't know why I be talking and I begin to get stuffy. Like, do I just stop breathing while I'm talking? Maybe that's the case. But anyways, so I talked to her and I'm like, okay, what's the, like, not trying to press an issue or trying to check you, but on like a friend type stuff. Like, why are you acting like this? Because like, we're friends. Like, why are you doing this, you know? So she was saying, oh, nothing, I just have been quiet lately because I've been going through stuff or whatever. That's like the excuse she used. And mind you, you might be going through something, but you're not acting like that towards all of the other ones. You not acting like that towards them, but you acting like that towards me. Anytime they talking or they conversating, oh, you quick to jump in it, happy to talk, but whenever I'm talking, baby, you want to sit up here and be quiet and not say nothing, like somebody's in a group just leaving you out. Like, why are you doing that? It's like you're trying to leave me out or whatever. So that's when that all happened in school. Like, I had asked her what was the problem with school, like, and stuff like that. So then we planned to link up for the weekend because we wanted to just, you know, hang out or whatever. And Weirdo was planning this link up or whatever. So we got a group chat together and stuff like that. And by the time that I had got home, like after school, I had seen that she had removed me out the group chat. And I'm like, okay, like, why are you removing me? We've never removed nobody. Nobody's ever even left. So why are you removing me? So they add me back or whatever. And I had said, why you're moving? She told us it was an accident. Okay, hush. I'm like, all right, bro. At this point, like, you haven't really did too much yet. I haven't really got into like the real stuff she have done, but it's still like, that's weird because that's never happened before and stuff like that. So we all had got home and we had all got on the phone. Like, we was real close. Like, that we spent our time mostly talking to each other all day, every day, texting, hanging out or whatever. Like, we was real close. We could tell each other everything. I trusted them, they trusted me. So we get on the phone or whatever, and weirdo, she starts talking about this little thing that she wanted to go to the fair or whatever. So I'm like, okay, we could go to the fair. And she was like, oh, I'm not asking you to come, I'm asking them to come. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean? We all friends. What you mean you're not asking me to come? Anywhere I go and I ask y'all to come, everybody in the friend group is coming, not just this person or that person, baby. It's all y'all. So I'm like, what you mean I'm not coming? She's talking about something. My mom only wants me to just bring 2 friends that I pick. And I'm like, what do you mean 2 friends that you pick? She's talking about some, I'm just not inviting you. So I'm like, okay, and I leave the call because, baby, you being weird, baby. Okay, I won't come. If it's that serious or it's a problem, I just won't come, baby. I don't care what your mom says. I can come to the fair if I want. And, baby, I did just that. I didn't come exactly with you, but I could come to the fair because this fair is open to anybody. Know that. So I came. And the other 3 out the group, even though Weirdo was being weird trying to sit up here and be like, oh, you can't come and stuff like that, they was communicating to me, telling me, oh, we gonna be here at this time, this time, this time. So I'm like, okay, I'll be there, and I'm there for y'all. Weirdo, she's just extra at this point. If she's there, she's there. I'm gonna come with y'all because at the end of the day, don't nobody tell me when to come to the fair. If I want to go with my friends, I can. I'm not gonna just sit up here and leave nobody out for no reason. That's weird. So anyways, we was going to the fair on the weekend. I know this story really all over the place, but I'm just going off what I can remember because, like I said, this was in 7th grade. So I get to the fair. It's the weekend. It's Saturday or whatever. I get to the fair around like 3 something. We went in the daytime. So I get to the fair or whatever, and they telling me like they already in or whatever. And they had told Weirdo that they was going to the restroom. So I meet them at the restroom or whatever, and I'm just talking to them. I'm like, do y'all see how she being like weird, or is it just me? She being weird to me. Like, y'all might not see it because she's not being weird to y'all, but do y'all see it? Like, I'm trying to see why she's moving so differently all of a sudden. So they like, yeah, we see how she being weird. That's why we was communicating to you like without her in a group chat, or like just texting you privately. And I'm like, I'm gonna just stop being her friend, or like not even stop being her friend, but just dissing myself. Because if you just gonna be weird like that out of the blue, not even trying to sit up here and tell me the problem and just blaming on, oh, you going through something, but you not doing all this to all of us, and just one day there's a problem. I'm like, girl, you not fooling nobody and stuff like that. So anyways, when I meet them, we walk to Weirdo because that's who we all there with. Like, girl, you not finna tell me not to come nowhere. Like, we all friends, baby. I'm gonna come. I don't care. So Weirdo sitting up there looking at them like, why is she here? And I'm like, I'm looking at her. I'm like, and she like, where you come from? I'm like, baby, I came. Like, you're not gonna tell me not to come. You're crazy. You're crazy if you think I'm not finna come. So anyways, she left all of us because, mind you, like I said, she went where her mom brought her, and she said she could only bring a couple people, but that was a lie. She said she could bring 2, but she brought 3, the other 3 out of the group. So how you gonna sit up here and lie like that? Baby, I see 3. If you could only bring 2 and you brought 3, baby, you could have brought 4. Don't play with me. So anyways, her mom was like, why you didn't tell me that Jayla was coming? And she was like, oh, I didn't tell, Jayla said she had something to do. And I'm like, I'm looking at all the other ones. I'm like, do y'all hear this? She just lying now. Jayla said she had nothing to do. Jayla's wondering why she couldn't come. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering why I couldn't come, because baby, I'm trying to see why I couldn't. So I'm like, oh baby, I had told her mom, I didn't say that I had something to do. Your daughter said that I couldn't come, so you need to take that up with her. She's talking about some, you only said that 2 could come, which I see 3, and I put myself in it, which made it 4. So I'm trying to see why your daughter sit up here lying and stuff like that. And then weirdo just go sit up there and roll her eyes, and I'm like, okay. So she had just went with her mom or whatever. We had all ended up leaving like all together with her mom, because like don't do that. But I just found it weird that you just sat up there and made a whole lie up. You just, bro, oh my god, I wish they stopped texting me. You just made a whole lie up out of the blue, talking about some, oh, you said that only 2 can come, now you got 3, now you got 4, baby. Stop lying. So anyways, we had after like all of that happened and we had seen that she was lying, we did end up all like having fun together though, even though weirdo, like she wasn't being weird, but like she still wasn't talking to me as much as she was talking to others, but we all still had fun though as friends or whatever. But I'm still trying to see, why did you just do that? Because it never had to be like that. So anyways, we ended up leaving the fair or whatever, and we had went back to weirdo house because we didn't spend the night, but after the fair we had ended up going back to her house just to chill or whatever, because I was going home late on in the day because I was still mad. Like you did all that, talk about some, oh Jayla said she had something to do. That right there had made me mad. Why would you sit up there and lie? You literally just sat up there and said, oh Jayla had something to do. I never said that. Stop lying. So anyways, we get the weirdo house or whatever, and we get there, we just making TikToks, we just watching movies up until like, we had got to her house around like 6, and I was leaving at 8 because we didn't have school the next day. Everybody else stayed, but I just didn't want to stay because like I said, weirdo, she just being weird. I just don't even feel comfortable being around you no more, baby. You might try to kill me, because why would you just sit up there straight up lie? Like that's some weird stuff. So I'm like, I'm telling her like, I'm going home at 8. I'm not standing over here. I did lie and be like, I had something to do tomorrow, which I probably did, who knows, but I could have stayed if I wanted to, but I didn't. So I'm like, I'm just going home. I'm gonna see y'all at school on Monday or whatever. So I get home, like I get home, but nothing really happens. But like the next day I get home, they still over there. So they posted, like, you know, I follow all of them, they are my friends. So weirdo post on her Instagram talk about some, my new best friends, these the only ones. I'm like, what do you mean, baby? You could have put +1, she's just not here. And I slide, I'm like, what did you talk about? You just being weird for no reason. Like, why do everybody in the story time gotta be weird? Like, it always has to be weird. Why can't you just be like abnormal or like strange? Why you gotta be weird? Like, why you can't be something else? So she's talking about some, she had just straight up said, I just don't want to be your friend no more. Like, I just outgrew you. And I'm like, all right, girl, you could have been said that instead of sitting up here making up all these lies. Talk about stuff, oh, I didn't want to come, I had something to do. Like, you just talking. So she doesn't want to be my friend no more, and I'm perfectly fine with that. People come and go, nothing's gonna last forever. But you don't have to have, like, I feel like things end for a reason. There was no reason. I just told y'all, literally, y'all still have no reason onto why she doesn't want to be my friend no more, and I still don't either. I'm just trying to see why out the blue you just don't want to be my friend. And it's just like, girl, you just make up stuff like you made up at the fair. You made that up right off the dome of your head for no reason, and you still got caught in a lie, because we all knew that I did not make that up. Because that, when we was in the group chat, I'm asking like, why can't I come? I don't have nothing to do. We all friends, we all do stuff together. So we all knew you was lying. So anyways, I call Blue and I'm like, I don't want to say Blue, that sounds like Blueface, but that's one of the friends to the name. I called Blue the day that Weirdo posts these my only best friends, but nobody else. And I'm like, why is Weirdo acting like this? Like, she just sitting up here just throwing slick shots at me, trying to be funny. Like, it's like she got secret animosity, secret beef with me. Like, girl, stop bothering me. I don't even, I'm not gonna say I don't even know you like that. I don't even mess with you like that. But I didn't even do nothing to you like that for you to be sitting up here bothering me. So I'm like, do you know, like, why she acted like this or whatever? And they had told me like a whole bunch of stuff when I left. She was just talking mess about me, talking about something. I never wanted to be Jayla's friend. I just only was friends because y'all been friends with her. And I'm like, okay, she could have just told me that and I would have never been her friend. Like, we could have never became a friend group. Y'all could have just been my separate friends and y'all could have been friends with her. It never had to be that. Like, what's the problem with me being friends with all of y'all? I don't even, like, before me and her became friends, we never had no beef before that. I never did nothing to her. I never took her man. So I'm trying to see why she's so mad. So, or whatever. They just saying she was just saying a whole bunch of stuff when I left and stuff like that, saying, oh, she don't want to be my friend no more. She never wanted to be my friend from the get-go. She just only became friends with me because they became friends with me. She never wanted to do none of that stuff with me. That's why she becoming so distant, because she can't keep forcing a friendship she don't want. And I'm like, okay, baby, you didn't have to force anything. It was never forced. You actually really was my friend. But I don't, okay, you wasn't really like, you not a real friend, but the way you pretended it, I should just say, it seemed like it was my real friend. Baby, you played that role really good. You got a lot out of me. Like, why are you sitting up here just sitting up here lying? That's another lie. Talk about some, you never wanted to be my friend. Baby, okay, well, you should have cut it off when you didn't. So anyways, we get to school the next day, because like I said, we all got class together. And now I'm finna confront, because you want to sit up here and say you never wanted to be my friend. Like, don't do that, baby, because you could have been told me that a long time ago. Don't sit up here and say that through people that don't got a problem with me, which you made them have a problem with me because you made up lies. You made up lies. You just lie. So I'm like, Weirdo, why would you sit up here and say that? Y'all, I really want to make my coffee, but I'm trying to tell y'all, I can't really multitask. I'm like, Weirdo, why would you sit up here and be like, oh, you never wanted to be my friend, this, that, and the third, to them? Why you gotta tell that to them? Why you can't just say it to me? Why you trying to sit up here and put them in it when it could just be like between me and you? You don't have to try to drag the other three in the situation. So she like, well, they my friends. I could tell them what I want. We talk about stuff with each other. I trust them, so I tell them. And I'm like, baby, okay, you trust them, but they came back and told me. How you gonna trust somebody that's friends with me? Like, how you gonna trust somebody with mess? You talk about they friend to them. So she like, oh, well, they must didn't tell you, but they was talking mess about you too. And I'm like, what you mean they was talking mess about me too? She's talking some, oh, they really not your friends either. They was just talking about how they didn't really want you to come to the fair either, and they really never was your friend. I'm like, what do you mean? Stop sitting up here lying, bro. You just lying. You're lying. You're lying at this point. Like, yeah, they ended off not being my friends, but you're lying. They never said that. You just want everybody to turn on me for what reason? She like, I don't really have a reason into behind why I don't want to be your friend. I just don't. So like, just the friendship, just not. I'm like, okay, there's no problem, baby. I don't care. I never wanted to force or beg for a friendship, baby, because I'm always have other friends. You're not the only friend. You would never be the only person I was friends with. So don't try to make it seem like you were just the best of friend that I need you or something. I don't, because I still got other people besides the whole friend group. I got friends. Maybe I could go make another friend group. So don't try to make it seem like I'm ever begging for a friendship or ever want a friendship that much. Because, baby, if we want to be honest, I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, I never wanted to be your friend, but you probably was the least favorite because of the way you was acting. So don't ever sit up here and try to make it seem like something was forced, because it wasn't. So anyways, I'm just ignoring what she's saying, talking about some, oh, they don't want to be your friends either. So I go back and sit down with the other ones. We still all sit together because like we all, not all friends, but like that's just who I normally talk to. But I don't sit by weirdo, I just sit by Miami or whatever. So I'm just sitting by her and I'm like, bro, this girl is weird. She trying to sit up here and say y'all talking about me too. And I'm like, is that true? Because if that is, baby, I would just go. Like, I don't have to be friends with this friend group if everybody just gonna be talking about me behind my back. She's talking about some, oh no, we wasn't talking about you. You know this girl lying. She just how she lied the other day. So don't sit up here and believe that. So I'm like, all right, bro. So throughout the whole day, I'm really not talking because everybody at this point in my head is weird. Even if they didn't say that, I don't really know, because you know she's a liar. I'm still just like, okay, whatever. Like, this is just weird. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm finna do something. So I'm like, I'm planning to link up with my friends, so I'm not going to invite weirdo. Mind you, she think anywhere they go, she's supposed to go. So I'm gonna invite them, but not her. So I'm like, y'all want to come with me somewhere to the movies this weekend or somewhere, wherever we find to go. Like, we gotta eat, go to the movies, baby, outdoor movies, baby. We could just go to the mall, it don't matter, we could just go somewhere. So they're like, yeah, we can go or whatever. It was just like for one day though. It wasn't like a 2-day, 3-day thing. Like, just after school, so we could do something, just so I could get under somebody's skin. Because baby, one thing you're not gonna do is mess with me. I don't care. So I'm like, y'all want to just go somewhere? And they like, yeah. So we link up or whatever after school, and we just go get something to eat or whatever. And mind you, you know I'm gonna be petty, so I'm posting on my story. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just posting a picture with all this. I'm not gonna be putting up no words. I'm gonna say, oh, my real friends, baby, because they might not even be. But I'm finna get under your skin since you the one with the biggest problem of everybody. So I'm like, I didn't say nothing, but I just posted like a little boomerang of us out or whatever. Like, I don't care if you mad about it. Be mad, I don't care. So she sits up here and texts in a group chat, talking about some where y'all at. And I'm like, well, I didn't say nothing because I'm not finna reply to you. But the other one's like, we out there, and they like, with who? And we like, with Jayla. And she like, oh, y'all fake or something. And I'm like, how they fake? They my friends or whatever. So she sent this long old paragraph, screenshots of everything, sitting up here how they got a whole nother separate group chat with them without me, and they just all talking mess. And I'm like, mess? I'm talking mess. I'm talking shh. I'm talking smack, baby. I'm talking like all y'all can get slapped right now type of stuff. So I'm like, girl, why would you send that? You just like, you just doing too much. You just want me to just be out the picture, baby. Like, you just doing too much. And at the end of the day, I could still thank you for that, for showing me that it was fake, because you just came out and just was like, oh, I don't want to be your friend. But they didn't. You know, they still played the role of they was, you know. So she sent a screenshot of them talking mess, talking like mess, just mess, talking about some, how they was gonna beat me up, how they was gonna jump me, but it never happened. But how they just talking mess, I'm like, that's weird. And mind you, she sent this screenshot of the time we all together. So I'm just like, y'all is weird. Like, I'm talking big mess to them, like, y'all weird. Like, I'm just talking mess and stuff like that. And they talking about some, they talking mess too. I'm like, okay, like, y'all could have just told me y'all was not my friend. It never had to be put on a pretend to be my friend. Like, y'all could have just been friends with weirdo. I could, like I said, I could have got a whole nother friend the same day. I never cared. So whatever, I come and one come get me, because like, at this point I'm not gonna be around y'all. Y'all is weird, all y'all, like all y'all weird. Like, and I don't even know why y'all had to sit up here and put on a little front to be my friend. Baby, you can't just stop being friends with me when your little weirdo friend talk about so she didn't want to be friends with me. Like, baby, like I said, I never bet for a friendship, never cared, never did. So, or whatever. After that, like, when I went home, I just like deleted all their numbers. I deleted all the pictures. I deleted the group chat and stuff like that. I blocked all them, because it's like, y'all are weird. And I still had classes with them though. That was the only thing that was like really that made me mad. I had classes with them every day. But like I said, I had other friends. So I had just got me some other friends in a class and I was perfectly fine. But it's just like, y'all had no reason to not be my friend. Y'all had no reason to sit up here and just do that behind my back when y'all could have just told me y'all didn't like me. Y'all had no reason to do that. So it was just weird to me. But it's cool things have in life. I don't care. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. That's the end of this story time. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will be coming back with more story times because y'all need to know what be happening in my life. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram and my TikTok. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Comment down below prank ideas. Comment down below challenges ideas. Comment down below anything y'all want to see. And that's the end of this video. So I will see y'all in my next one.